Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Kriti Gupta on what's turning out to be a pretty busy morning on this Tuesday, including some deal news post-Monday, a deal that could add a few more bars to your coverage if you're an AT&T customer. Good morning, Kriti.
Good morning, Nathan. Yeah, it's feeling like yet another M&A kind of day. T-Mobile shares are, AT&T shares. I always get confused with the ticker because the ticker is just the letter T. And my mind immediately goes to T-Mobile. But AT&T with the ticker T, trading at about $29 a share, higher by 1.2% this morning. Now, it was higher a bit earlier in the session. It's kind of paired some of those gains, but still positive on the day. This comes after news that they're buying spectrum licenses from EchoStar for about $23 billion in cash, a deal that they expect to close in mid-2026. EchoStar, I should mention, also jumping by some 34%. So a pretty decent move here when it comes to the I guess telecom space is, I think, a fair way to call it.
Right.
Spectrum. Yes, exactly. So $23 billion deal there. It's not the only one. There's a partnership in the works, too, in the tech space that's also getting a lot of attention this morning. Advanced Micro Devices and IBM, both rising on this partnership around a quantum-centric supercomputer. Now, don't ask me what that is, because I don't know.
Something else only my child who majors in such things understands. Yeah.
There you go. It sounds important and it sounds fancy, and it's enough to move both stocks higher. AMD is going to be developing with IBM this next generation computing architecture based on the combination of quantum computers, as I said, and high performance computing. So that is being well received by this market. IBM shares higher by 0.9%, trading at $241 a share and change. And AMD getting a boost as well, higher by, we'll call it 3% this morning, trading just shy of $168 a share. So plenty of moves in the tech and the telecom space as well. We should mention Interactive Brokers, which is a completely different part of the market.
Yes.
But also catching a bid this morning, higher by 4%, trading about $65 a share. IBKR is your ticker. This on news from last night that it is now officially going to be a part of the S&P 500 going into next month, replacing Walgreens in the index. So getting a bid on Wall Street this morning, higher by about 4%. A couple of others to point out, Nathan, this morning. Boeing shares also catching a bid, higher by about 0.5%, $228 a share. BA is your ticker. Now, after the meeting between the South Korean and the American president, there was a deal announced by Korean Air to buy more Boeing jets, about 100 to 103, I've been told, to the tune of $36.2 billion. So anything to add to the Boeing order book is going to be a positive for the stock. So BA higher by about 0.5%. And Nathan, I'll end on one of the favorites in the pharmaceutical space, Eli Lilly, soaring this morning, 2.3% higher, trading about $711 a share. LLY is your ticker. They've put out results from their latest obesity trial, leading to about 9.6% weight loss in their pill that they're offering. They're planning to file for the approval for the weight loss pill in 2025. So getting that 9.6% weight loss metric was a key piece to doing that, and is being well received by the market. Like I said, those shares higher by almost 3% this morning.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.